Do you want to know how to keep the spark alive in your marriage?
As a Christian sex therapist, I have seen so many clients helped by these simple tips. If you want to improve your intimacy, stick around.
Hi, I'm Andrew.
And I'm Amanda. In this video, we're going to cover The Formula for Intimacy by Dr. Clifford and Joyce Penner. They are pioneers in the field of Christian sex therapy. I was actually blessed with the honor of being able to work for them while we lived in California, and I just adore them. So if you ever get an opportunity to hear them speak, you're definitely going to want to take it. They've written numerous books on sex. You can find them on Amazon. We'll also put a link to their website down below.
In the Bible, in the book of the Song of Solomon, the husband adores his wife. His affirmation ignites her passion. She invites him in sexually, and mutual affirmation is the result.
Absolutely. So men and women are different. Women are two-tracked. So for a woman to want to be able to be intimate, she needs to be able to have emotional and physical connection. The man, kind of more simple, is just a one-way track, physical, and that's fine. Men and women are totally different. So for a woman, she needs to feel close. She needs to feel emotionally connected to want to be intimate. For the husband, he actually wants to be intimate to feel close. It's God's way of making us communicate and connect.
Talking about sex is vital to keeping love, passion, and intimacy alive in your sex life.
So let's get started with the formula for intimacy. First, 15 minutes per day. Spend this time to connect emotionally, share an affirmation, thought, and feeling, to connect spiritually, read and pray together, to connect physically, hug for 20 seconds, kiss passionately for 5 to 30 seconds without it leading to sex.
Passionate kissing on a daily basis will lead to more frequent and more enjoyable sex.
Passionate kissing is so important. It activates two chemicals in the brain, oxytocin and dopamine. Oxytocin is the chemical that is released between a mother and a baby when the baby is born. This is all about attachment. Dopamine is a chemical that is released in regards to attraction, more your newness factor. So when you passionately kiss, you are activating attraction and attachment. These are great things. So next in the formula, 1 evening per week, date time or connecting, prepare for pleasuring. Pleasuring may lead to sex, but not to be with demand.
The Message translation in 1 Corinthians 7 says it like this: the marriage bed must be a place of mutuality. The husband seeking to satisfy his wife, the wife seeking to satisfy her husband. Marriage is not a place to stand up for your rights. Marriage is a decision to serve the other, whether in bed or out. Sex is the lubricant of the marriage. It reduces the friction and keeps the marriage running smoothly.
But great sex doesn't just happen, but if you're intentional about it, it can be fantastic. Anticipation, not necessarily spontaneity, is actually the key to passion. Anticipated times together actually helps build the quality of your times together. And it also, because of those allotment of times that you've set aside, it actually increases the quantity as well.
Now, frequency, whatever works for both of you.
Absolutely. Also, if there's a lot of bitterness or tension in your marriage, you may not need to schedule regular times yet. You might actually need to find some outside help with your marriage to help your marriage heal before you can set those times together.
There is no way a husband can know the complex and diverse sexual needs of his wife unless she guides him.
This is absolutely true. Ladies, your husband doesn't know what you want unless you tell him. Men are simple, and that's nice. That's great. It's all easy for us ladies to figure them out, which is wonderful. But you ladies are the complexity. You bring the interest in the marriage.
True.
This is what's wonderful about you. God has gifted you in this way. But don't leave your husband guessing. Let him know some of those things that you want and need. He's not going to figure it out as easily unless you tell him and help guide him.
Absolutely.
So finishing with our formula, 1 day per season. Make time for special fun and play together and focus on each other. And 1 weekend a year, spend time alone together. Time at home without any distractions or even time away.
Prioritizing this time for your marriage is extremely important, especially if you have kids. We all know kids can take up your time.
Absolutely. And also, it's important to know that most couples at some point in time in their life will experience problems with sexual functioning. And that's completely normal for temporary disruptions.
Yeah.
But if you find yourself with a persistent disruption to your sexual functioning, then you might need some outside help. I actually belong to a practice here in Atlanta called Building Intimate Marriages. And if you're in the area, we have a lot of wonderful therapists who would love to help you. I will leave a link down below. Also, if you found this video helpful, please let us know below. Put a comment.
And as always, subscribe for more influential encouragement and inspiration.
Bye.
Bye.